and welcome to another smAshlight segment where I talk about literally anything. So tell your friends, tell your foes, tell your science and social commentary noobs and your science and social commentary pros. As there's always lots of stuff to cover. Well, not always, but sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Today, there's quite a bit. Happy birthday to the PC. So for all of you old enough to remember back in the day when there were many different choices, you could get an Amiga, there were all sort of different computer infrastructures, and what happened was that IBM sort of took over the market, creating a niche for AMD and Intel, who demanded, actually IBM demanded, a guaranteed second source manufacturer for Intel CPUs, the 8086 architecture. Right? So back then, soon after this, you could only get a PC or a Mac. And machines like the Commodore 64, Atari ST, and Amiga 500 were sort of pushed out of the market by what we used to call IBM compatibles back in the day. Today, the 39th anniversary of the IBM PC, which is a mixed bag in terms of innovation in the personal computing marketplace. If you want to read about it, it's at extremetech.com. Now, we are streaming live to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/smAshomash. We are also on YouTube. Please take a moment to press like and subscribe if you're viewing there. And also share the content. We are also on BitChute. It's bitchute.com/smAshomash. Thanks to all of our new subscribers over there. And most of all, thanks to our patrons. Our patrons are the real source of funding for the content, folks. And thanks to our latest patrons, we've picked up, I think, 2 this month. Thanks very much for signing up. We've got 9 tiers over there for your convenience. If you want to pay us a couple bucks per month, it's greatly appreciated. And again, it's the true source of funding, as YouTube strives to pay us absolutely nothing for the videos. So consider becoming a Patreon and increase the probability that these videos will remain free and publicly visible. Congrats on surviving Smash or Price, my first pandemic. We're also on Subscribestar. So visit the other links below the videos, and let's talk about the Perseids. We've got lots of eyewitness reports of seeing Perseids. And the Perseus constellation is sort of next to Cassiopeia. Here's an article on SciTech Daily about how to view the Perseids. Check out scitechdaily.com if you'd like to read about it. And if you're up before dawn, perhaps you can see some. The best time is to view them right around now, between 2 a.m. local time and dawn. But anytime after 9, you may be able to see them radiating from the constellation Perseus. Now, I like to use in-the-sky.org for my star charts, but here's a pro tip. Remember to let your eyes become adjusted to the dark. It takes about 30 minutes. You'll see more meteors that way. Try to stay off your phone, as that will contract your pupils. So yeah, check out the Perseids if you haven't. Perhaps you can get some time-lapse photography. Set your phone up on a tripod and set it up for a long aperture time. And perhaps you can get some lovely images like this. Although don't stand next to somebody in this position for hours, as it could be uncomfortable. We've seen an ultra-luminous X-ray source, an NGC 5055. And the amount of energy emitted by this X-ray source is just shocking. Ultra-luminous X-ray sources are sources in the sky that emit more radiation than 1 million suns emit at all wavelengths, and they're emitting it only in a few X-ray wavelengths. 23 duodecillion ergs per second. That's a lot. And it's probably because there's a poloidal field pointed at the observer when looking at NGC 55X1. So Chandra is looking at it under X-ray, and we're hoping that they do some radio astronomy studies of this as well, as it is another interesting object, NGC 55X1. Now we've got an article about how researchers discover honeybees have more than one way to feed on nectar. Who would have known? I didn't even click on this article, and I have no idea where it came from. But cheers. It's another phys.org article. Thousands of bristles become erect, creating an ideal environment for trapping nectar. In other words, they've got hair on their proboscis or their tongue or something like that. Again, I don't even know how the article got there, but it's there. How about some electric fish? Where did these articles come from? All right, and let's talk about the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. If you know a crooked insurance agent or somebody who's affecting you with insurance fraud, perhaps contact the National Association of Insurance Commissioners. Now, I used to be licensed in 49 states to sell insurance, and I know a bit about the health and accident and life insurance marketplaces. If you've got any questions about that sort of stuff, feel free to drop me a line. Or, if there's some kind of malfeasance happening, feel free to drop the National Association of Insurance Commissioners a line so they can handle the problem, as we don't want to see insurance rates rise because of things like fraud, and there's a lot of fraud when it comes to the insurance. Let's talk about the fraud of Lehigh County. Oh yes. If you are having problems, legal problems, contact your local bar association. Now, for me, I'm currently being harassed by both the local municipality, who I will allow to remain unmentioned for today, as well as now Lehigh County, because I've lost an appeal about the same thing, and the pathetic, incoherent, unprofessional local code enforcement agency, the municipality, has fined me again for a matter that's not even resolved at the county level. So now we're very much considering a state level appeal on my county level appeal, and we would love to see this go all the way to the state Supreme Court, assuming that we hold politicians responsible. So make sure you hold politicians responsible, increase the probability that they'll get audited and have their corruption exposed. So the next level would be the Philadelphia Bar Association, and then of course the Pennsylvania State Bar Association, and then of course the National Bar Association. So if you have to continue appealing and appealing to get justice, please do so. Because there is a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse out there. Are you considering suing your governor? Are you considering suing your county commissioners, or your local board of directors, or your local code enforcement office, or your employer, or everybody under the sun because of their pathetic response to things like COVID? Well, I certainly am. Perhaps consider contacting the American Bar Association. They can even hook you up with free legal representation. Let's talk about costly legal representation. It's the Biden-Harris 2020, otherwise known as the Covidiocy ticket. Congratulations on choosing a woman of color, and I've heard her referred to as not only black but also Indian and also Asian. So we're not sure what the race is. Maybe she just checks all the boxes. If Kamala comes out of the if Kamala comes out of the closet as a lesbian, she'll be checking even more boxes. So we're wishing you luck, Joe. And I guess nobody told Joe to not wear black with navy blue. Maybe Joe's been dressed by his wife. We're not exactly sure. She could be just out of frame of this photo holding his hand. Let's talk about the peak of Covidiocy. Wisconsin is raising the bar, not the legal bar, the bar of idiocy. One of the most Covidiotic things I've seen, Wisconsin government agency mandates face mask use for virtual Zoom meetings. So I guess this woman here with the pink hair and the cat on her lap has gotten in trouble by going to a Zoom meeting without wearing a mask. What the fuck are you talking about, Wisconsin? You are some complete Covidiots up there. Congratulations. Preston Cole of the DNR said in an email to employees, also wear your mask even if you are home to participate in a virtual meeting that involves being seen, such as on Zoom or another video conferencing platform. By non-DNR staff, set the safety example which shows you as a DNR public service employee care about the health and safety of others. Preston Cole, you are officially today's top Covidiot. What kind of oh my gosh, to suggest that you're a moron is an insult to stupid people. Preston Cole, today's featured Covidiot. Governor Tony Evers put a mask order in place effective August 1st that mandate masks to be worn whenever a person is in an enclosed place other than a private residence. In other words, if you enter a phone booth by yourself, you're supposed to wear a mask. Hey, Preston Cole, shut the fuck up, you goddamn moron. Yeah, wear a mask while you're on Zoom calls to symbolize how controlled you are by the government. What kind of an asshole moron retard would say such a thing? Preston Cole, you're mentally handicapped. In fact, let's do a search. My name's Preston Cole. I sort glass. Brown goes here, clear goes here, green goes there. Don't throw us away. He's an American conservationist and politician who was the Wisconsin Secretary of Natural Resources in the cabinet of Governor Tony Evers. Wow. Congratulations, Preston Cole. You are a moron. Now, this is part of the smAshlight.com/forum. We've updated the General Science Forum thread, #Covidiots. And if you'd like to download the Biden-Harris 2020, the Covidiocy ticket meme, which is fresh off the press this morning, head to smAshlight.com/forum. Check out the General Science Forum, where we're studying Covidiots, such as these two Covidiots here, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They're signaling their virtue because they're very concerned about your health, so they've put on an utterly ineffective mask and look like complete goddamn morons in public because they want to convince you that they're concerned about your health. What a fucking joke. And you know what else is a fucking joke? That right there. Are you kidding me? That thing is cheap. It's Chinese. It's made of plastic, I think. I'm pretty sure my body has already smacked it around. So let's do a for you again. What a joke. What a joke. Not even statistically relevant. It's about as deadly as the common cold. Let's talk about the way the media has completely jumped the shark and shown how utterly biased and crooked that it is. Oh no, accuracy of U.S. coronavirus data thrown into question as decline in testing skews drop in new cases. Now, they didn't report on this when the testing ramped up, but now that the testing's ramping down because COVID-19 is irrelevant, not viral, not novel in any way, and statistically a null point. Now that testing is dropping down because I'm not getting tested, it's totally irrelevant. Now, we started covering this at smAshlight.com/forum back on January 23rd, where I said, to kick off the subject thread, which is now 31 pages long, coronavirus, are they dangerous? Not particularly for healthy people. Has anybody proven me wrong? Has Dr. Fauci shut his face? I think he might have. So congratulations on that. But anyway, now the media is going to report on the fact that testing has ramped down, and maybe that indicates a decline in cases. Congratulations, yellow dog journalists. You people are pathetic. Speaking of pathetic, it's CNN, the most busted name in news. I just like to open it up occasionally and read the headlines. No intelligent life here. The Communist News Network. or perhaps the Climate Nonsense Network. Do you follow us on Facebook? It's facebook.com/smashomash. If so, you may see brilliant posts like the post that we put up there. If you'd like to share a breaking news story or anything at all with us, feel free to send us a text or give us a call at the smAsho VoIP line. The number of the smAsho VoIP line is country code +1, area code 610-936-9799. That's country code +1, area code 610-936-9799. If you haven't checked out smAshomash.org, go over there. We've got 2 Teespring storefronts, as well as our affiliate link and a link to the forum on the homepage, as well as links to all the social media. So shout out to Smash staff for setting that up so nicely. And suddenly I don't see the social media links there. What is up with that? So here are the 2 Teespring storefronts. If you'd like the shirt that I'm currently wearing, well, here it is. Smasher price my first pandemic. Pick up one of those. And pardon the delay on my showing off more different shirts, as I screwed up. Anyway, Smasher priced my first pandemic. You can get that one. Also, I survived a global pandemic so far, with the Grim Reaper motif in the background. Perhaps order yourself one of those, or the leggings, or the Mansa or Mensa shirt. By the way, making America or Earth not suck again is up to you. We've also got the Smash Team shirt. Thanks to everybody who's picked up merch. Or if you prefer the 3C405 shirt, we've now put that out as well. It's got the website link on there as well. And the affiliate link, it now contains smashed potatoes, shoe goo, magnesium, calcium, and zinc, almond flour, MSM, L-lysine, and the Zacurate Pro Series 500DL. Yes, it's true, folks. It's true. It's a pulse oximeter, not made in China. It's actually made in Texas. And I'm enjoying mine. It's only $29.95. Consider purchasing that through our affiliate link. We would greatly appreciate it. And it gives you interesting ability to do biofeedback. It monitors your pulse and your heart rate. It does come with batteries. And if you want to check out those Amazon links, they are available at smAshomash.com/affiliate. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of smAshlights. And now it's time for me to vanish and move on.